The funding, according to the European Union, is aimed at mitigating the spread of the deadly virus and strengthening the country's response mechanisms.
Communication, when you deal with us here.
Jan Sadek, the EU ambassador to Uganda, says the fight against the Ebola outbreak should be done jointly, and as development partners, it is paramount and important for them to boost the country's intervention in combating the outbreak.
Unfortunately, with a couple of cases being identified in Kampala, so far without any transmission here. And this is, of course, something that we are following carefully. So we are already activating our resources, and hopefully we shall, together, of course, with the important Ugandan response.
He says they will also extend additional support of 100,000 euros to the Uganda Red Cross Society to coordinate the activities in combating the outbreak of the Ebola virus.
The European Union has just allocated 8 million euros as we are speaking. We are allocating this to an international Red Cross consortium that includes funding for health and surveillance, screening, border crossing points, etc. And we also have a 1 million euro of flexible funding that can be used immediately, and where the Ugandan Red Cross is in the receipt of that.
Sadek says the EU funding will bolster the efforts of the Uganda Red Cross Society in delivering key interventions, including coordination, risk communication, surveillance and contact tracing, emergency medical services, safe barriers and hygiene promotion, among others. The Ministry of Health says 127 contacts linked to the 2 confirmed Ugandan cases are currently being monitored. These include several health workers at Jubilee Hospital who treated the deceased patient. The Wundibujo virus is one of 3 strains that can cause Ebola virus disease and the least common.
The contacts are mostly health workers, people who are treating them, the driver who took them to hospital. And they've all been traced, more than 100 of them. They have been identified, they are quarantined, and they're under treatment.
The European Union ambassadors led by Sadek are in the Bunyoro sub-region on their annual joint mission to gain a broader understanding of the region, including its opportunities, challenges, culture, history and ongoing developments. They had a meeting with the Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom Prime Minister Andrew Byakutaga at the Kingdom offices and Hoima City leaders at the city headquarters. Edward Isingoma, the Hoima City Mayor, has highlighted some of the key areas that the EU can support.
Hoima City respectively proposes joint investment in health surveillance and biosecurity hub serving the Western Uganda DRC border corridor, meat and dairy inspection infrastructure ahead of AFCON 2027, strengthened veterinary and public health laboratory capacity, community-based zoonotic disease early warning systems built around our forest edge communities, and post-Ebola and post-Mpox preparedness capacity that protects our citizens.
Andrew Byakutaga, the Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom Prime Minister, revealed that the people of Bunyoro have been engaged in various activities, mostly agriculture, and urges the ambassadors to support the institutions in this sector.
Agriculture remains the backbone of our economy and the main source of livelihood for our people. Bunyoro is blessed with the fertile soils, favorable climate, water resources, and hard-working people.
Meanwhile, Sadek says their main interest is to promote tourism, human rights in the oil and gas sector, as well as coffee production. The European Union ambassadors, led by Sadek, are in the Bunyoro sub-region on their annual joint mission to gain a broad understanding of the region, including its opportunities, challenges, culture, history, and ongoing developments.